the Constitution Amendment 25th Amendment Bill 2019. The problem, first of all, is that we have been given the power to make laws for conduct of elections of the council and also preparation of voter list for the election of the council. All elections, and not only council but municipal, town committee, village council, and all these laws to be made under paragraph 2 subparagraph 7 of the 6th schedule to the Constitution of India. We already have the power. So when the first council were formed, for forming that council, the power was given to the governor of Assam to make the law under paragraph 2 subparagraph 6 for the first election. It is in this book itself, it is written. In this book itself, this book, it is for all the autonomous council. The name, where as it is applicable, the names are changed. So it is here. It is written for the first constitution of the district council. This is made. It is made by the governor. Means the governor, the state of Assam. Now after making this law, for it is a temporary law. After making this, the election was held and the council was constituted. After constitution of the council, constitution means after forming of the council itself has been empowered to make proper law, permanent law for conduct of election of the council and for preparation of the voter list under paragraph 2 subparagraph 7. The first law was to be made by the governor. Governor means the state of Assam, in consultation with tribal councils. Tribal councils like Hausa, Khonang, and then Dorbarsnong, Wahesnong, and Rong Asar, like this. These are all the chiefs, and then our kings and their council. We all have the kings and council. In Mizoram, they have got this. What is that? There's a kind of king. What I forgot. Then in Karbi, we have got Karbi Richu. Khasi people have got Siim, Doloi. In consultation with them, the governor made this law. I don't know whether they consulted or not. There is no record of their consultation. However, it was made. Anyway, it was for the first election. Now, after the first council was constituted, the autonomous council should have made law for conduct of election and preparation of voter lists under paragraph 2 subparagraph 7. But unfortunately, none of the autonomous council made their law. It is now 68 years gone. They have not made. So we went to High Court, and the High Court has given an order to the council, to the autonomous council, Karbi Anglong, to make law. Now, this law, this order passed by the Honorable Guwahati High Court is applicable to all the autonomous councils, not only Karbi Anglong, because it has become a law. It can apply to the Mara Council in Mizoram and the Lakher Council of Mizoram and the Tripura Tribal Autonomous autonomous areas district council, that also is applicable, and it is applicable to the Khasi council also. Jaintia council, Garo council also is applicable, and Chakma council also it is applicable. Now therefore, the law is already passed by the council, it is there in the in this 6th schedule, it is here in the 6th schedule, it is in paragraph 2 subparagraph 7. Therefore, there is no reason why the parliament why the parliament should make amendment to enable the election commission of the state of Assam to conduct the laws, to conduct the elections of the council and then preparation of the voter list. It is already here. It is already here. Why it is not used? The thing is that our general people, general type of people, North India or maybe Bengali, Assamese and all, they do not want us to have power. That is the main reason. That is why they don't want the autonomous council themselves to make the law. No, they want the Assam government to make, and then some other people to make it. For it, they want that the parliament should make it. So in that law, in the amendment going to be amended, in the law, in the amendment, it is said that the superintendent's direction, control of the preparation of electoral rolls and conduct of the all elections, district council, regional council, village council, municipal, everything will be conducted by the election commission of the state. Now, the law is already, power is already with the autonomous council according to the 6th schedule. Now, why should it be given to the government of Assam? This is the thing. And why should it be given to the government of Tripura? It is for the TTAADC to make the law. They have got the power under paragraph 2 subparagraph 7. Now why have they why do they want to take away the power? That they want to take the power because they don't want to give any political power to the autonomous council. They don't want to give any political power to the tribal people. That is the main thing, because they hate the tribal people. In Assamese তেওঁলোকে ঘিণ কৰে, তেওঁলোকে ট্ৰাইবেল সকলক ঘিণ কৰে, সেইকাৰণে পাৱাৰটো শক্তিটো দিব, পলিটিকেল শক্তিটো দিবলৈ ইচ্ছা নাই, এইটোৱে কথা. So I feel that it is, and then moreover, making of the law for election, conduct of election and preparation of voter list is a basic power, a basic fundamental power of the 6th schedule. It is a fundamental structure of the constitution, because 6th schedule is constitution. It is with the Indian constitution, and now amendment also they call it constitution amendment. It is not 6th schedule amendment. It is constitution amendment. So it is a constitution. So it is the basic fundamental power of the fundamental structure of the constitution. Now they want to break the fundamental power of the constitution. It is illegal. It is unconstitutional. What the parliament try to do is unconstitutional. That is the reason why all the tribal people, whoever wants to have their political power, whoever wants to have their self-respect, they must fight for retaining paragraph 2 subparagraph 7, and they must, the autonomous council themselves must make the law for conduct and preparation of voter list of the autonomous council election, municipal election, and then village council election and regional council election. All these things must be done. The law must be made by our own autonomous council, including Khasi Hills, including Jaintia Hills, including Garo Hills. They will have to know about this. They have the power. Why do they surrender? And now they are saying that they are giving more power to the council. Instead, they have taken the power. This is because we tribal people are a bit ignorant of of the play of law, game of law, so to say, the play of law, the effect of law, the effect, the far-reaching effect of law. That is the reason during the constitutional debates in the Constituent Assembly, it is written there. It is written like this, that we have to give a separate type of administration, a separate set of rules and law for the tribal people, because they do not know the nitty-gritty of modern law. That is what it is written there. So we still do not know about it. So we think that by giving our power to the state government, we will have more power. It is a foolish thing. I thank my viewers. To talk about law, it may be boring for many people. But since it is affecting us, our country, our areas are governed by law only. So we'll have to know law. And it is the duty of everyone to tell everyone about law in the villages. Whenever we sit together, taking tea or taking pan or anything, we must talk about law. One of the problems of losing power under 6th schedule by our tribal people is that we do not know what is constitution. What do you mean by constitution of a country? I also am not expert in constitution, but from discussion and from books, all of us know that constitution of a country is the legal framework of a country. Constitution of a country is the legal framework of a country. Legal framework. Constitution is not a law to punish anybody or to arrest anybody. Constitution of a country is the legal framework for construction of or building of a country. This is constitution. And 6th schedule is constitution within a constitution. According to Muhammad Hidayatullah, the Chief Justice of Supreme Court, 6th schedule and the 5th schedule are constitution within constitution. And according to B.L. Hansaria, Justice of Supreme Court, 6th schedule is a mini constitution. That means if we accept mini constitution, then our tribal area under the 6th schedule, governed by the 6th schedule, are mini country. For example, Khasi Hills under the 6th schedule is a mini country, or a country within a country, within India country of India. A country within the country of India. When it is a country, we are independent. A country is an independent country. So a mini country is almost mini independent country. It is a mini independent country. This is the meaning of constitution and the meaning of the 6th schedule. We oppose The present proposed amendment under Constitution 125th Amendment Bill 2019, because it is very much defective. Our powers, our powers under the 6th schedule, autonomous power, are taken away by the state government. They always say governor, governor, but governor means it is the state government. Governor function under the advice of the cabinet ministers. Cabinet ministers, under advice of cabinet. Actually, it is cabinet means a meeting. That is, whatever the meeting in the of the ministers decide, the governor will have to act. They'll have to do. This is the governor. Governor, although he is higher than the chief minister, he cannot do anything without the advice of the chief minister. So, when it is in the amendment, the proposed amendment, it is said here governor. That means actually the the state government. It is not the governor. Governor will only sign. Now, therefore, if the power of the council is taken by the governor, means it is taken by the state government. In Assam, it is taken by the power of the Autonomous Council of Karbi Anglong is taken away by Assam state government. So we have lost we are going to lose our autonomous power. That is the reason why we oppose it. We are losing the power to make law for conduct of elections of the council and municipal board and village council, etc. We are losing that power. The power is being taken away by the state government. When it is taken by, they say that it is state election commission. They say state election commission is sub-judicial. It is almost like a justice of the chief of the high court. They say like this. But I know who are there. The election commissions. The election commissioner of the state is usually from the ACS or IAS officer of my rank. And my rank, if officer of my rank, before retirement, if they can oil the minister and the chief minister properly, they are appointed, usually, to be frank. If we cannot oil them, if we cannot do anything the ministers like, oiling means it is not nice to hear oiling, but if the officer does anything what the chief minister and the minister like him to do, even if illegal, then he may be appointed in some post after retirement. And so they are appointed. The appointment of the commissioner of the state election commission is done almost like this. It may not be always the same, but many of all the election commission of the state may not be the same. They may be good also, they may be independent also, but many of them usually are like this. And moreover, the state election commission is constituted under section 114 of the Panchayat Act. And Panchayat Act cannot be applied in autonomous district. It is written in Article 243M. Therefore, the State Election Commission has got no constitutional power to conduct election or prepare voter list for the Autonomous Council. Now, the proposed proposed amendment want to destroy that one. They would propose amendment want to make law unconstitutionally. Now, since it is going to adversely affect our tribal people, we oppose it. Why we oppose it? Sixth schedule is constitution. So when it is to be amended, 2/3 majority of the parliament will have to vote in favor of the amendment. 2/3 majority means we have got 545 members of parliament. Out of 545 members of parliament, at least about 330 MPs, member of parliament, will have to vote in favor of the amendment. Now, if it is amended, it will become law. Now, for example, after we tribal people, now we are ignorant, so we will agree. All our MP and MLA many of them are ignorant, so they will agree, thinking that we will get more money. So, after when they will realize the money will be exhausted one day, maybe after 2-3 years, the money will be exhausted and they will have no way, no power to bring more money. At that time, they will realize that it is very bad. Now they will again re-amend the law. Some of them may demand that, oh, law should be re-amended. It is bad, so re-amended. Now, if we want to re-amend it, we will require 330 MPs to support us. And in Northeast India, among the tribal people, we have got tribal MPs, including Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. We have got only 11 MPs. And how will we re-amend it? We need 330 MPs. We have only 11. And if we somehow get more, maybe about 15 MPs we may get. But that is not certain. Some MPs from Jharkhand may support us because this is going to affect this fifth schedule also. Jharkhand and all, it is governed by fifth schedule. It is going to affect them also adversely. So they may help us. But how much we'll have? Maybe 40 MPs we'll have. But we need 330 MPs. That is the reason why we request our MPs, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, and our MLAs and our members of the Autonomous Council to think it properly before agreeing to it, before agreeing to this amendment. You will not be able to get it back. Yesterday, one CEM asked me, I told him, why do you agree to it? And he said that, no, we are going to get more money. Yeah. Then I said that, then he was angry and said that, all right, when you come to power, you re-amend it. It is easy to say. But if suppose I or somebody will come to power in place of him, and if we want to re-amend it, we will require 330 MPs. At that time, no other MPs other than tribal people will support us. Because you cannot say that it is done by the BJP only. Because this amendment, proposal for this amendment started during Congress. And yesterday also the committee of the Congress is, the committee of the Parliament Standing Committee is a congressman. Chairman of the committee is a congressman, Anand Sharma. An honorable member, honorable chairman is Anand Sharma. Is Congress. So we cannot depend on this national party regarding this. This is the problem we are having. That is why I request all concerned to be seriously think over it and do something before the amendment is effected. We want to talk about power, more power. It is very funny actually. The tribal people, since they do not know what is power, So they surrender more power to bring money, and they think that getting more money by package is the power. But they do not know that the money will be exhausted one day, and then there will be no more power to bring more money. The money will be ended. But if you get power, it will not be ended. You can, with that power, you can bring more money. That is the power. Money is not power. It is the law that is power in political rights and political power. To bring the power to bring more money is the political power, and it should be in the law. See, when the Autonomous State Demand Committee (ASDC) signed MOU in 1995, it is written here. It is written here. This here. It is written like this: they shall have power to make laws with respect to all these 30 departments. Power to make law. That is the power. It is not money. If money is the power, then just like Mr. Jonah Achumi wrote, a thinker and a journalist in Nagaland, he wrote in Nagaland Post, I think Nagaland Post or Eastern Mirror, he has written about how to catch wild pigs. The wild pigs, if you continue to give them corn, and slowly if you fence it around it, and if you continue to give them corn again and again, they won't mind that the fencing around them. They will go on eating. But after finishing eating the corn, if they want to get more corn to go out, they will not be able to go out. In the meantime, the fencing will be done around them. It's the same thing. Now the power they are saying is power, money. Getting money is more power. Achha. Getting money more power, it is already there in 275 article. If they want to bring money from the advice of the Finance Commission, that is, Finance Commission is written in Article 280, they should amend 275, a small one. In 275, it is written here, in one place it is written, 275, 275 it is written, here it is written, here, central, the money between the state and the 275 or 280, there, the distribution between the union and the states of the net proceeds, fund distribution between the union and the states, in that is Article 280, clause 2, clause 3, clause 3A, clause 3A, Article 280, the distribution between the union and the states. If we want money, then in the words between the union and the states, there should be added the tribal areas, union, the tribal areas and the states, and then we'll get all the money from 280. It will have to be done like that. And then in 275, here it should say that the direction of the Finance Commission should also be applicable to 275. Then we will get all the money. This is amendment of the in the power of the autonomous council. Amendment there to get more money, not for getting money under degraded standard, degraded level, because 280 is only for panchayat, 275 is autonomous council. Autonomous council is almost like a state, and panchayat is equal to village council only. Panchayat, it is village council. Gram Sabha, it is nothing else. That is why we should not go down to the level of the village council. We should not go down to the level of panchayat. We should be in the level of the state. In that we have already mentioned, 280 clause 3a, there should be that the distribution between the union and the tribal areas and the state, then we'll get all the money. That's all what I say. And I tell you, power, actually power is knowledge, and knowledge is power. It is not said that money is power. Nobody says money is power. Money is power. It is temporary power. It is temporary power. It may be, it is used mainly for bad things, because you have money, so even if you are bad, they will have to come to you. It is, and then the rich man may direct that poor fellow to do all bad things and give them money. So the power that we receive through money is cannot be guaranteed to be always good, whereas the power in the law itself, it is always good, because the law is made after considering all aspects, that it will not harm the people. That is why only then laws are made. That is why, so the law, the power that we obtain from the law is good, whereas the power we obtain from money may be not good. So money is not power. It is making of the law is the power. In order to exercise power under paragraph 2 subparagraph 7 of the 6th schedule to the Constitution of India, we filed a case in the Honorable High Court, in Honorable Guwahati High Court in 2017 under PIL number 9 2017. We want that. We want to have our own law, because the 6th schedule paragraph 2 subparagraph 7 has given us the law. 6th schedule paragraph 2 subparagraph 7 has given us the power to make law. The council, they were the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council, they are afraid, and then the general people scolded our chief executive member, and the committee he formed to make the law was again dismissed. It was the committee meeting was never held out of fear for the general people, to help the general people, rather not to do against the tribal people. And so we went to High Court, and High Court has ordered that the law for conduct of election and preparation of voter list for the election of the council, municipal board, village council should be made by the autonomous council. Now the law is already there and it has to be made, but the parliament and the government of Assam, they have stealthily, they have made a plan to surrender all the power of the autonomous council to the state election commission. And state election commission, you must remember, is formed under article 243K. Article 243K here article 243K. It is for preparation making of election commission for conduct of panchayat. It is for panchayat. Panchayat is very low level because panchayat, pan means 5, chayat it is a committee, 5-member committee. You must have seen in cinema that the mukhia and some of the members used to sit under a tree in the middle of the village. That is panchayat. So it is for that only. It is not for autonomous council. And the constitution 243M here 243M has said that this panchayat law cannot be applied in 6th schedule area. Therefore, there is no reason why this commission should be given power to conduct conduct election in autonomous council. They have got no power. It is unconstitutional. Now, therefore, we are preparing our own law in the autonomous council. The same thing TTAADC must also make. Mara autonomous council also must make. And then Lakher Autonomous Council also must make, and Changma Autonomous Council also must make. And then Dimahasau Autonomous Council also must make. Jaintia Autonomous Council also must make. Khasi Hills Autonomous Council also must make. Garo Hills Autonomous Council also must make. Because the law applies to all the autonomous councils, including Boroland Autonomous Council. They also should make. But they are surrendering their power. They have surrendered and they are surrendering their power, political power, to the state government. One thing, state government for Meghalaya, it may be, for the time being, it may not have adverse effect, but it is going to affect very badly in Tripura, and it is going to affect very badly in Assam, because they have taken, they are not our people. They are not scheduled tribe. Those who are going to make the laws are not scheduled tribe. That is why we are protesting it, and then we are already making our own law. Why should they interfere us at this time? They want to interfere us. That is why when the departmental related standing committee, this one, Departmental Related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs on Constitution 125th Amendment Bill 2019. When they visited Assam, they did not inform us. None of them. According to the law, they must inform all tribal people, tribal association, tribal council, tribal organization. It is written here. But they did not inform us. They did not inform our kings also. They did not inform our chiefs. There are several chiefs. Karbi Anglong, the Karbi people also, they have got their own chiefs. They have got Lingdo, they have got Richo, they have got Habe, they have got Rong Asar. Like Khasi, they have got Dorbar Snong, Wahesh Snong, and then so many others. They also have Salayaro, Dimasa also have, and then Tulsong Vaisa, Kuki people have. Like this, they have got so many. So those, all of them must be informed, but we have not been informed. Only somehow I came to know from somebody from newspaper that such committee has come to Guwahati. That is why we went to meet them. And then, in order to avoid us, I think, instead of meeting us, instead of holding the meeting at 2 p.m., they preponed it and held the meeting at 11 a.m. And so we were in a hurry, and we could not enter into the committee hall on the yesterday. We went all ready with our memorandum before 2 p.m. because we were supposed to be there at 2 p.m. but they held the meeting at 11 and we were never informed. None of us, so many organizations, almost all the organizations, social organizations of Karbi Anglong and NC Hills, they could not participate yesterday. They call only selected people, those who are BJP people, they call it. But unfortunately, the committee chairman is a Congress. He is Anand Sharma. He is also, because I do not know but why, but he is also supporting the BJP people. On that yesterday we have seen. By way of their behavior, it has become clear. Because why should they prepone it without informing us? They should have held the meeting at 2 p.m. and they held at 11 a.m. So we could not attend the meeting inside. Only outside we tried to explain. But Anand Sharma said that, under 273, 73rd amendment, you will get much money. And then you are not getting much money. We are not getting much money because under paragraph 2, under paragraph 3, clause 1, sub clause EGF, the village council should have been formed, but it was never formed. We have got our own traditional village council, but formally those village councils have not been accepted by our autonomous council. It should have been those our traditional autonomous councils of the Karbis, Garos. We have got in Karbi Anglong Garos, Khasis, Dimasas, Kukis, Mar, and Karbis, and then Thai Ahom, Man Thai people, and then Kukis. Everyone was there. They have got their own traditional council. Those should have been recognized and accepted, and they should have been modernized, developed in modern way. The law book should have been written, because the power has already been given to us. But that has not been done. That is why the government is unable to send the money, for example, to Servan Cap. They cannot send the money to Aking Nogma. They could not send the money to Salayaro. They could not send the money to Tulsong Vaisa. They could not send the money to the traditional councils of the Rengmanagas and then Man Thai people also. That is the reason why we are not getting money. It is not, we are not getting money not because we have not surrendered our power to the state government. It is, we are not getting the money because we have not, the autonomous council have not formed our accepted, recognized our traditional village councils. That is the main reason. Our Honorable Anand Sharma, chairman, could not understand about this. So maybe he was hungry at the time when we arrived there, so he had no time to talk to us. And of course, he could not have the time to talk because he had been talking for about 2 hours inside. We could not meet him. So this is unfortunately it has happened yesterday. But the question is why the social organizations have not been informed. Why the tribal councils have not been informed about this. It is law, it is written in the law that tribal council and all other tribal social organizations should be informed. They have not been informed. So we are saying that we are not getting the money, not because we have not surrendered our power to the state government. It is not because our the council have not been brought down to the level of Panchayat. It is because our traditional village council have not been formally accepted and they have not been utilized. They have not been allowed to be function according to do all development works of the government. That is the reason why we are not getting money. We have heard about demand from several tribes for adopting panchayat. They say that by adopting panchayats, they will get much money. But What do you mean by panchayat? That is the main thing that we'll have to learn. Even Mizo people, I heard that they want panchayat now. Naga people also, they said they want panchayat. Even Khasi people also demanded that they want panchayat. They wanted panchayat. But of course, we had a long talk with the Khasi people, and then they have realized later on that panchayat is not necessary. Actually, panchayat is not wanted because they have got their own Dorbar Snong. They have got their own Snong, and then Sordar or this and that. They have got so many, including their Siim and Doloi. So those are the officers or the chiefs of the panchayats. What do you mean by panchayat? Panchayat means committee of 5 members. Panch is 5. Chayat, it is council or committee. That is committee of 5 members. This is called panchayat. It is Hindi or maybe Sanskrit or maybe we don't know, it may be Parsi language. But it is not our language. Now, the Constitution, Article 243D, Clause D. Article 243, Clause D. It says, Panchayat means an institution, within bracket, by whatever name called, of self-government constituted under Article 243B for the rural areas. It is for rural. Panchayat is for rural areas, not for municipal area. It is for rural areas. And moreover, it is a committee of 5 members. We used to see those who watch Hindi films, we all see sometime in the middle of the village under a tree, 5 or 6 people, including the mukhia, they used to sit together and hold meeting. That is panchayat. 5 members committee. Now, panchayat has become a nomenclature. It is a name. So, although it is still called panchayat, in the Gaon Panchayat, in the village council, that is in the Gaon Panchayat, in the plain areas of Assam, or maybe in other place also, they have got 16 or 15 members. I was a secretary of Mahokuma Parishad, that is subdivisional council under Panchayat law. I was there for about more than 3 years. So in one panchayat, although they called it 5-member committee, they used to have 15 members or 16 members because panchayat has become, the word panchayat has become a nomenclature, a name of a committee. Now therefore, this is Assam Panchayati, this is the Assam Panchayat Act with rules. D is English, Assam is not English, Panchayat is not English, Act is English, with rules, these are English. They still maintain Assam Panchayat among the English words. They have maintained this Assam Panchayat. It is for their identity. That is this Panchayat of the Assamese people. Village council of Assamese people. They don't use the word village council. Actually, it is panchayat means village council in English. But they don't want to use English because they want their identity to remain. That is the reason why we, Garo people, for example, if they want to retain their identity, everything, identity doesn't mean only our appearance. Identity of the race or identity of the tribe, then the Garo people should maintain Nokma, King Nokma, and their committee. I do not know what is the name of their committees. Karbi people, we must maintain, and we are demanding several times for the last nearly 5 years now. We are demanding that Share 1 cap must be accepted, because in the constitution, this Share 1 cap is already accepted. They said whatever name called Panchayat may be different names. It may be Share 1 cap, it may be Aking Nokma, it may be Lal, it may be Kolal, it may be Tulsong Waisa, it may be Salayaro, it may be Dorbar Snong. These are all Panchayat. You don't have to call it Panchayat. Because Panchayat is not our name. And if you call it Panchayat, then you will lose your identity of your tribe, your race. Assamese people, Hindiwala, and the Bengalis and others, they don't want to lose their identity of their race. So they use the word Panchayat. So also, we also should not lose the identity of our race. Now, if Panchayat, by calling themselves Panchayat, if they can get much money, then if I call my committee, if the Khasi people call their committee Dorbar Snong, because it is said in Article 243D, it is already said by whatever name called. So they can call the name of their Panchayat as Dorbar Snong. They will still get money. And if the Mizo people call their Panchayat by the name of Kolal or Lal, they will still get money under Article under 73 amendment. They will still get money. The Mizos do not have to change their the name of their village committees into Panchayat. They don't have to change into Panchayat. They can still call Kolal or Lar or anything. The same thing. That is the reason why this amendment will not be affected in Khasi people. We had a long discussion with the Khasi people. They also are a bit knowledgeable, I think, in law. So they are retaining, and this amendment will not affect the Khasi people. If this amendment need not affect the Khasi people, it should not affect the Mizo also. It should not affect the Garos also. It should not affect the Karbis also. It should not affect the Tripura people also. It should not affect the Dimasa people also. It should not affect the Kuki people also. It should not affect the Mar people also. It should not affect the Biete people also. It should not affect the Rengmanaga. It should not affect the Mantai people, because they have got their own Panchayat, which is allowed under Article 243D. Can we do? Of course, I want to add something more. We have here, this one. We have this United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. In Article 19, it says that whatever the state want to do, they should consult and cooperate in good faith with the indigenous people concerned through their own representative institutions in order to obtain their free, prior, and informed consent before adopting and implementing legislative or administrative measures that may affect them. Which are our representative institutions? Now, representative institution in Mizoram, it is the Lal, all Konang Lal, Lal and Konang Lal. These are the representative institution, and they may have some more. Among Garos, it is Nogma, the Aking Nogma, and others. And among Dimasa, it is the Salayaro and Hausa, the Konang, I think. Then among Kuki, Mar, and Biate, it is the Hausa. So they have got Tulsong Vaisa. Those are to be consulted. And among Karbis, it is the Lindokpo, Richo, Habe, Longriame, Lindokpuame, and Servan Cape of each villages. In every village we have got Servan Cape, and Servan Cape has got 3-tier system. That is, village is also Servan Cape, and then regional council, it is Habe Longriame or Wopong Asar Ame, and then in the apex body is the Lindokpo Ame. Those things must be consulted. Now, this amendment is effected without consulting our representative institutions. So we oppose it. We demand that the government must consult our representative institutions. Nagas also have Putu Menden. For the Ao people, they have got Putu Menden. And for Rengma Naga, they have got Song Sadven. And then for Mantai, they have got Chauhuban. All these things must be respected. They must be consulted. That is our demand. It is legal. We are not just saying like that. It is legal. It is written here by the United Nations, and also written in the law itself in 6th schedule, paragraph 2, subparagraph 6. It is written. Thank you.